Can you hear me? Now you can hear me. Okay, good. Good afternoon, everybody. Having some fun? All right. This is a great day, and I'm proud to be here. My name is Grande, and you probably heard me on the radio. I'm here locally, Phil's gang. My good friend Walter Scherr, and this is going to be a book signing, and I've done a lot of these for a lot of people. But Walter is unique. This man, he's like the entrepreneur of entrepreneurs, but he's a real man's man. And I see a lot of young people here today. And there's just not that many people left in this generation, Walter's generation, which is a great generation. And you really can learn a lot from Walter, just not only in business, but in character. And there's never been a man I've met that's so giving. And the amount of money that he gives to charity is just incredible. I mean, he's just a giver. He's just a unique person. His experience is unbelievable. He started out, and he was 17, 18, and World War II was on, and he went to sign up, and they found he had tuberculosis. And back then, that was a pretty bad deal. Nobody wanted to be near you or next to you, and they put you off into a hospital. And it was really rough. Very few people, survived that, and he did. And it was amazing what he built. He came out. Most people would just give up, but he didn't. And his career was stunning. He went to school. He got an accounting degree. He started to work for Sperry Rand. I don't know how many remember Sperry, but Sperry Rand is there you go, top company. And he just, what he did with that company was incredible. He also was involved with the Nautilus program, and especially designing the guidance program for the missiles, for the atomic missiles. He was involved with that. But more than that, he's just a unique guy, and he's done all kinds of mergers and acquisitions. And there's a lot of people that do that, but he's just unique. And there's one story I want to tell you that was an interesting story. He always has great ideas. And he decided, when he was working for Sperry, and of course you got thousands of people working for the company, and he was going to come up with a program that was going to save money. And he felt that 20% of the people did most of the work. And the problem was out in the parking lot, there was thousands of cars out there. And he felt the people who did most of the work should be parked up front, not a mile back. So this program that they had at Sperry, nobody ever thought about getting involved with the parking. So he went in and he organized it. He got the people all organized, and the workers, they were up front, and everybody else was back. And he got a call from the chairman of the company. And he was all excited. He thought he was going to get a big award. He was going to get a big raise for this unique thing he came up with a 20% program that he felt, hey, the 20% people who do all the work, they're going to have their cars parking up in front, so they don't have to walk a mile. So he goes into the office. He's thinking he's going to get a raise, a bonus. They're going to make him president of the company. And instead, the poor guy comes up, and the president just beat on him. And he was so upset what he did that he took and told him that he could park like 6 miles away from the plant. And he was all upset, but he's just unique. The things he comes up with is incredible. And one thing I've learned about him, he's a real man's man, and he's just there's just nobody that does what he does. The charities that he has are just incredible. He's involved now with a charity where he's building a unique wheelchair, an engine so they can go on any wheelchair anywhere. Now, who would think of that? And he's saving all kinds of people money. They can just put the machine on any wheelchair and go, and don't have to spend a lot of money on a wheelchair. But he does all kinds of things like that. So this book, Walter's Way, it also talks about the program that he has where he takes care of givers. In other words, when he was a patient, it was very hard, if you had tuberculosis back then, very hard to get anybody to take care of you. because you didn't want to catch TB. And he was really struck by that. And what he's done later on in life was to take care of the givers. And he set up a program, a charity, where he's taking care of the givers, the helpers, the people that help. And that's unique. So Walter's right over there. And we got the books. And we're glad you came today. And I don't want to take up a lot of your time. But a unique man, we got the books here. He'll sign the books. And this book, you got to read it, especially for you young people. If you can read this book, I mean, it just teaches you life. It just teaches you respect, and it just values that we don't have anymore. And that's what I got out of this book. When I read it, I just said, God, we've lost our way. And this generation once this generation's gone, I don't know what's going to happen, but we're very thrilled that Walter's with us. And we'll get these books signed, so you can line up right over here, and we'll get started. And we thank you very much for coming, and all the money that's going to the book goes to the charity. Okay? So he doesn't take a penny for himself. And I'm going to have Walter talk to you, and he's got a few words to say.